Good. Sorry, I forgot to record. I'm sure. I hope someone else recorded this. I forgot to record this session. So sorry for those guys who didn't manage to. I'll try and do one for them. But you need to remember, flooding method is one of the most important way of delivering A in this data center. It's nothing, because what they do is they just pump in A into the data center, and what they do is they code A, and they make it a code in hot aisle compartment, right? Containment, right? What they do there is just a big word. What they do is they make sure that they are servers, right? So server 1 and server 2. Server 1 discharge, the discharge, which is the hot A, goes inside, and the server 2 also is inside, so that all the A comes in. So all they do is they build a structure to close this, right? And let the code A, channel the code A to go on a certain path, so that when they dump the A in there, so this is the hot A containment, was whatever it's named after, whatever is contained there. So the hot A containment is the hot topic right now, is the one that you need to really know. The code A containment, don't worry about it for now, but the code A, the advantage for the hot A is they contain the hot A, so that if they dump A into the room, they are in the same room like me here, they dump A into the room, the hot A just gets out of here, they channel it to go outside, directly outside. So that if you, as an engineer or a technician, walks into the data center, you are okay, because the R surrounding A is breathable, is good parameters, is everything, right? It's code, it's nice code, it's everything that you want. That's the advantage of doing hot A containment. Also, if you have other things in the room, like you can install a UPS in the room, or you can store batteries in the room as well, you don't need to look for any cooling, special cooling ways of doing. So you can do a lot of things in the same room and using only one. That is called the flooding method. That's why they like flooding. So they just flood a lot of air in the fresh air. It's actually fresh air because it's from outside, which is low in CO2, right? Breathable, and everything. So that's the main advantage of hot air. So I'm going to mention mainly hot air containment, which is in containment with free cooling. Free cooling is just taking the air outside, bring it in. Perfect. That's how you reduce your PUE to close to 1 as possible. The cold air containment, I'm not going to talk much about it, but because what they do is they close now, because they want to contain the cold air so that it get used only by the IT equipment. So they discharge the air in there closed, and they discharge the exits now go into the room. So the only disadvantage there is just the opposite. You cannot put anything else in the room because maybe it's too hot. Like if you're operating at 35 degrees, for example, you cannot install batteries in that same room. Remember, you will need a separate now containment also for that battery, which becomes too costly and wasteful. That's why. So I'm giving you guys, I'm not teaching you how to fix machines or fix refrigeration. I'm teaching you to know special designs, how to maintain it. If you're given a situation, how you can solve it. If you walk into the data center, how can you help improve it? Those are the things that I'm trying to explain to you guys. So hot air containment is your number one you go to, because you can also put in anything else in the room and not need a special cooling system in that same room. Yeah, and there's called the underfloor heating, underfloor cooling, right? Where they give air underneath. It has its advantages because it has flood sensors. You can be able to maintain certain pressure. So what they do is they raise floor, right? They put tiles. I'm sure most of you guys have seen it already. If you go into offices, even they're designing them same way, where they raise the floor, then they pump air, cold air underneath the floor. They leave vents on the floor so that air comes in, cooler air comes in. Then the carbon dioxide or used air, hot air, goes out through the top. So it's a nice way, but now it's outdated, guys. Now, not a lot of people are using it, but if you find it, I'm sure most people still use it, but it's outdated. For new data centers, they are using the flooding method. So you need to be able to explain the flooding method and the advantages in flooding method, which is just, yeah, you don't need any special cooling to help it out. And what are the things that I can help you with? I think most of it today on the things that I wanted to explain to you is covered, but I'm going to also just open a little panel. If anyone has a question or anyone need an explanation on anything right now, yeah, you can just unmute yourself and ask a question, or if you have anything that you want me to repeat again, I'll repeat again. Tomorrow, I'll try and explain to you the parameters. I'm talking of humidity. It's going to be a quick one tomorrow. It's not going to be long. I think 40 minutes will be enough, because if I try to explain it now, what they call it is psychrometric chart, I'm not going to talk about it now because it's going to be heavy. I know, because it's heavy even on me. But I'm going to explain all the parameters there and how we make sure we have, and how things like humidity affect our equipment. Because those are the questions that you're going to be asked. Why is high humidity bad for our equipment? It's very easy, that one, because high humidity means what? A lot of water in our air, so it promotes corrosion of components, especially in power components. IT equipment now is very friendly to all those things. So I'll open the channel to anyone who has questions for now. Then now we'll go to terms tomorrow. We'll try and talk about the psychrometric chart. But if you guys are happy, we can just continue the psychrometric chart. It's not that long, but I'm more worried it's going to be heavy.
Okay, thank you, Shay, for the lecture. I was wondering if I could ask back on the chillers.
Okay, what
Hello?
question specifically, or you want me to go to repeat the chiller topic?
No, it's mostly pertaining the 3 seconds of liquids involved.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So chillers, like I said, you only need to remember that there's three things in a chiller. There is let me do it again. So to help me for that, because I think I forgot to record it.
Okay.
So you have the DX. Now you understand what is the DX, right? The direct expansion, which is the first circuit I explained before, right? It's the DX, which is the first circuit I explained before, with the compressor, expansion valve, evaporator, and
Condenser,
condenser, right? You explain that one. That's the first circuit. This one uses refrigerant. So what happens now here is for a chiller, now you have this DX first, and you have you see the condenser side. The condenser side, right, will actually be inside the condenser. So you have a condenser for the refrigeration cycle inside a condenser for the what? Very good for asking that question, because it can be so. The condenser for the refrigeration cycle, which is the DX, is inside the condenser part of the chiller, right? Which is using water for taking the heat from the condenser of the DX. So don't mix the two, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, and we have the evaporator, which is also inside the evaporator of the chiller, which is the chilled water. So you actually find that this evaporator, right, it takes the heat from the evaporator coil of the chiller. So those are the 3 circuits. So you have the evaporator on its own, which is the chilled water, right? It's gonna run chilled water into the building and comes back. It passes the heat into the DX, the evaporator of a DX. Then this, use the compressor, would take that heat away to the condenser, small condenser of the big condenser. So yeah, it's a tricky question, but for Econ guys, I'm sure you know that. So this is what you need to remember only. You don't need to so it's 3 circuits, and what's important is these 3, they never meet, right? The water in here, right, that goes into the building, which is for the evaporator, was it will go and become a coil there and comes back again, dumps the heat. Same process, and this will take the heat with the compressor and it will go to the condenser. This condenser, we said, it can be air cooled or water cooled. It doesn't matter. Then it dumps the heat there, so you can dump on the cooling tower, which is water, or it can dump with the fans that are running also on top of the building. So you can go and read it, but most people, this information gets sold. It's not for free. So you will not really find it in men, but try to listen on Engineering Mindset. They explain this a bit, but they don't really give you deep details of it. But this is exactly what happens. So the only mention of the compressor there, but the compressor is actually pumping. It's a DX inside the small DX that we talk about, but it's a small one because it's dealing with big volumes, right, of water. So water. So you just remember 3 circuits: the condenser, water, here, the DX, and you have the evaporator that takes chilled water into the building, right, into whatever we are trying to cool. A data center for us, for example, it just dissolves that water. It just takes the water back, so it can go in the building. I think around 9 to 13 degrees. When it comes out of the building, it's probably around 18 degrees. So that's the heat. That's all they want to take out. So it comes back. Then this will take again. So if you open up, I'm sure, just visit Engineering Mindset. They will show you how it looks inside the chiller. So you find that that stuff. But it's very important that you ask those questions, because this is all you need to know, that there's 3 seconds. So water in the condenser, which is direct contact to the condenser of the DX, and you have also water in the evaporator, which also has direct contact with the evaporator of the DX.
Okay.
So I hope you understand.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah, because here, remember, when we're dealing with other thing, we're talking of it was air that was used to blow here, like the one behind me. This uses air. The evaporator uses air, but not for a chiller. For a chiller, it uses water. That's why it's a chiller, called a chiller. So whenever you hear chiller, it means it's chilled water. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
It
sir.
uses water. Yes. And that water is very special. It's not any water. It's chiller water. Yeah,
Chiller
you can
water.
ask the yeah. It's not. It's special water. It's not normal water. But for the condenser, I'm sure it's just any water. But they maintain it, but it's any water. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So can I ask one last favor?
Yeah.
Please, can you slide the link of your WhatsApp platform? I think I got this link for joining Zoom from someone else. So if I can get your WhatsApp link so that I can join the group.
Okay, this is who is speaking? Brenton.
Brenton.
Oh, Brenton. Yeah, whoever gave you the link, I'm sure I can give you. You know more. You know this stuff more than me, eh? Because you're dealing with air conditioning. Actually, you are looking at the air conditioning systems here on top. But yeah.
I'm a second year student.
Okay, now it's fine. It's fine. I know I'm just joking. I know you are exposed to more finer details of repairing and stuff, but if you're dealing now with bigger systems, it's a completely different game. But you will understand this stuff. But you the guys who send you source. I don't know how I can send you, but I'm sure the guys just contact any of the guys. Any guys that want to join are welcome to join, and I can explain. Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyone else with a question? So I guess everyone is happy, or I don't want to confuse people more. I'm just trying to. Anyone who has a question? What about Tanaka? Tanaka, you don't have any question? Okay, guys, so we're gonna end here. Tomorrow I'm going to talk of evaporative cooling, adiabatic cooling, a bit more about free cooling because I need to put emphasis on it. Then we talk of the what do you call it? The chart, the psychrometric chart. I just want to talk of the points there and how does it affect us. I'm not going to go deep details on it, just how it affects us or how to read it, right? That's all. So thanks again. I'm going to send an invitation as well again. Then we can also chat about it. So thanks, guys.
Thank
you. Have a good evening and have a good day to everyone.
Thank you.